Welcome back. Today we're exploring one of the most pivotal books in the Old Testament, 1 Samuel. This book captures Israel's transition from being a loose tribal nation led by judges to becoming a unified kingdom under its first kings. Although the author is anonymous, Jewish tradition suggests Samuel may have written part of it, with possible contributions from prophets like Nathan and Gad. The events in 1 Samuel cover about a century, from roughly 1100 to 1000 BC, and were written sometime after 960 BC. The book opens with the miraculous birth of Samuel, born in response to his mother Hannah's desperate prayer. Raised in the temple, Samuel is called by God at a young age and becomes a powerful prophet to the nation. Under his leadership, Israel turns back to God and wins victory over the Philistines. But soon, the people demand a king to be like other nations. Samuel is heartbroken, but God tells him, "They have not rejected you, but me as their king." And so Samuel anoints Saul, Israel's first king. Saul begins well, strong, impressive, and favored, but his heart soon drifts. He offers sacrifices he wasn't authorized to give, makes reckless decisions, and repeatedly disobeys God. Samuel confronts him with the famous words, "To obey is better than sacrifice." Because Saul rejects God's commands, God rejects Saul as king. This sets the stage for God's surprising choice, a young shepherd named David. Overlooked by his own family, yet handpicked by God, David enters the story quietly. His faith shines brightly in his battle with Goliath, and he quickly becomes loved by the nation. Saul, consumed by jealousy, turns against him, forcing David into years of running. Yet even while hunted, David shows remarkable character, respecting Saul, refusing revenge, and seeking God in every season. Meanwhile, Saul spirals deeper into fear and spiritual darkness. With Samuel gone and God silent, Saul turns to a medium for answers, only to hear a final prophecy of his defeat. The next day, Saul and his sons, including Jonathan, fall in battle. The book closes with tragedy but also with hope. God has already chosen a man after his own heart to lead his people. So what can we learn from 1 Samuel? Saul and David show us a powerful contrast: pride versus humility, disobedience versus surrender, fear versus faith. Saul had every advantage but lost everything through rebellion. David began with nothing, yet God saw a heart fully his. The message is simple and timeless. God does not look at outward appearance. He looks at the heart. The real question today is, what does he see in ours?